Folks, we're back. We're going to do a random roll for you. Just us rambling on because we're about to get some water here. This is Jeff Whitney Duel at the Dogtrot with my brother, Johnny Hicks Duel.
There's a woodpecker out there.
Ooh, there's a woodpecker out there. How about that? There he is there.
Yeah.
He's picking away at his Facebook.
Trying to search. Pull up that video for you.
Well, I'll pull it up on the big screen. We're getting that nice shadow effect now. Let's see here if I can't set us up. Well, that's kind of the best that I can do right
I
now.
need a shot of whiskey.
Well, why don't you get a shot of whiskey? You got that bad toothache.
Oh, it's not aching today.
Huh?
It's not aching today.
Well, then have a shot just because it's not aching and celebrate.
Hey.
So now he walks off the picture. Well, folks, let me just shut it down. I don't want this. This film is not free at Walmart, you know. But then again, I can talk to you. We've got a number of lines out there now. Out in the sea of jobs, the sea of assignments to do. I look at when people come in, and some of them are regulars. My regulars I like a lot. There's a kind of a bond built, and they've got character. Especially the ones up in St. Louis. I'm delighted to hear from Dave up there, and Matt's going to be rolling in a couple of jobs, and those are exciting jobs to me. I take real serious interest. Oh, he's back now. He's back. There he is. Say something for us.
Something for us.
Okay, well, he's not in a talkative mood. We'll just let him go on down the river. What do you think about us doing a singing duo?
Possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything's possible with us. You don't know. We were talking last night about a truck getting ourselves an old flatbed truck. We're eyeballing a store that's nearby us here. We might have a country store, or at least a place to test the market. It's pretty. It's seen a lot of activity in its past days. But who knows? Tomorrow is a big day. That's a flea market day.
Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Well,
Here comes that cat.
here comes that cat.
And them 6 paws.
6 paws.
There she is.
Where's 6 paws? 6
Look at
paws.
6
There's
paws.
6 paws right there.
Hey, look at my 6 paws. I'm a Hemingway.
Yeah. That's my cat, by the way. She's my baby. Sleeps with me every night.
Every day she's sleeping with you when you're napping. She's
Now-
while you're napping.
We've cleaned out the inside, and hopefully when we get some water back, we'll be doing our first cook show. Hopefully.
I don't know if we're gonna get water today. I mean, we fixed that one pipe. There's all this other stuff busted underneath there. Unless we can shut it off,
Oh, what is that?
What's going on in the laundry room?
Well, let's put a shut-off valve and shut it off.
Yeah. I like your idea to just run some hoses.
Yeah, Wilson didn't seem to like that,
Yeah.
or didn't understand it. I
didn't
think
know
that
he
would
was-
be the simplest way, is
Yeah.
just put a manifold out there on the actual side
Yeah.
and focus on, well, hopefully that's the last part of winter, but who knows, but we'll never get a structure built there this winter. We'll probably get it started up this summer sometime, or
What, is that,
spring.
the pump?
No, I'm going to build a whole greenhouse there.
Wow.
I got it already marked out.
I didn't even realize that was a trailer.
Yep, it's trailer, just a trailer bed.
Oh, okay.
Ed Barber brought that to me.
And you built that whole.
No, Ed Barber built all that. He built it to Grace's instructions, and I always thought it was kind of hideous looking. If I was going to put one here, I would have put a two-story, but then if two-story, then it would have blocked the view.
Yeah.
Although just put that back part there has a two-story. But anyways, it's done. I don't want to mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
If need be, I can always jack it up, put the wheels on, and pull the damn thing out of there.
I think a telegraph's coming through.
Oh, a telegraph. Hey, who's that from? Is that some of our fans out there? Oh, by the way, fans, we will be autographing T-shirts when we do our first concert. And we decided to go mainstream. We're going to do 45s. Forget the CD stuff. We're going to go the old-fashioned way and do...
Actually, yeah, 45s are coming back now. People are cutting records.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Well, see, I knew the old ways will find its way back some
You
way.
still say vinyl is like one of the best frequencies, or however you describe it, of recording the musical frequencies.
What about those wax things? Well, you know who used to make vinyl records, and they're collectibles. But you can't play them unless you got an Edison. What do they call them? Styrofoam. Victrolas.
Victrolas, yeah.
Yeah, you can't play it unless you got an Edison Victrola.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
they're just good for wall hangings. And speaking of that, you can get these if you search real hard at Across the Tracks. And they're fairly reasonable. I'm going to get myself a few of them, hang them on the wall.
Well,
And just remember, I've never had one.
I always take the horn too and use it for different things.
And no, I'm talking about the record,
Yeah.
the actual
Player.
record. You can get them for about $10 a piece. That's pretty cheap. That's a good cup of coffee and a pack of cigarettes. Although I don't smoke cigarettes. I
wanna
smoke.
find one of those old tube turntables, like from school days.
Oh, school days. I
Guitar
don't
into
know.
that, And
I don't
anything.
even remember. I smoked these, folks. These I get for $2 a pack, and they got no chemicals in them. Ask me, and I'll tell you where you can get them. Well, it sure is a nicer day today than it was yesterday and the day before.
Slowly getting warmer. Now the rain's coming.
You think?
That's what
Wilson says?
Wilson says.
Well, Wilson would know.
Sunday.
Yeah, you know, Wilson follows the Farmer's Almanac, too.
Yeah.
That's kind of a Bible.
I was just gonna say the same thing. That's kind of a Bible.
Yep, it is kind of a Bible.
Farm
Yep.
folks.
But anyways, so what's your plans there, brother?
Start working on the Airstream soon.
Uh-huh. Well, that sounds like a wonderful project.
Yeah. We gotta pull a bunch of stuff out and get to the floor. Do the front half first.
Yep, well, I'm sure you're going to be videotaping that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. When you go to do that, just use my camera.
Yep.
And that way I can easily download it into my system so I can edit it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm scared of putting yours on there because you got so much stuff on there. Maybe set you up a cloud somewheres so you can. Well, you don't have to worry about that if you put that new SIM card in, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna fill up.
Well, you just
Plus, it's good to have a cloud for the safety of your stuff.
yeah, you think?
Phone falls in the water or something like that, which that happens to me a lot, especially down in the Keys.
Yeah.
Sunglasses and phones that go through.
Well, now you know that one phone is waterproof, Sanyo.
Yeah, I need to get a waterproof one.
But that one lets out a. Actually, they recalled a bunch of them because it was shorting out and catching on fire.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's not very good at all.
I don't
But
like fires.
especially when you got it in your pocket and that's a pocket fire
Yeah.
and burns your balls off.
Well, I don't even like carrying my phone in my pocket because it's just the
Uh,
radiation or whatever.
oh, I
Just
don't
think of
ever.
all the transmissions that come into
I don't
the,
ever get it put it up
around
close
the
to my
genitals.
ear. I keep it on this tripod so I can have moments like this.
Oh, they're sweet moments.
Yeah, they aren't they sweet.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm looking forward to better weather. It's been how long I've been here now? Like
3 weeks.
Well,
Yep, about 3 weeks now.
I think it'll be 3 weeks. What's today? Friday?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where are we going to tonight? Where's the square dance at?
I don't know.
I have to ask Wilson.
Yeah, we'll have to ask Wilson. Today is Friday. Well, today is buffet day. We ought to be going doing a buffet. You know what we should do is go run down to Sheridan and do that buffet.
Sheridan.
Sheridan, that's I should point it out to you, that place.
Oh yeah.
Out past Pine.
Yeah.
Now, we ought to do a buffet sweep. You know, just go and talk about their food and stuff like that and do a little critiquing on their buffets. Wouldn't that be a hoot? We walk in there together, get a table, and we critique it. We film it right there on the spot.
On the spot.
On the spot. That's a live. Well, not live, but close to it. Now, if I want to do live, I could do live. I can get a YouTube stream rolling in here.
Well,
I don't see any point to that at this point. The only thing I could see happening with that, but then you'd have to have a big backup if people were to call in.
I see people doing it on Facebook a lot live, and then they can see who's looking at them.
Yeah.
Say hi to them, and people comment as it's going.
Yeah, but I was thinking about for the auction, live at the auction. We're live at the auction tonight, and yeah, you know what? I that drives me absolutely nuts. I can't understand a thing they're saying, and
That
I guess it
auctioneer jab, jibber jab.
jibber jab. You know who can do that is Jeff. We should get a mock-up of Jeff. He was going to go to auctioneer school.
Yeah.
He has had his auction license to run an auction, but not to actually do the chitter chatter shit. But
Yeah, I bought a car once at an auction. I bought two cars actually. I bought a dump truck, and then I bought a car. And it's like the guy was talking so fast, and my friend was saying, "Oh, get this one! No one's bidding on it." I bid. I was the lowest. I was the highest bidder, which was the lowest bid you could be, like at $200. And the car wasn't even running. It was the car next door that was running. That they were about to do the next auction on. They had it warming up. And this car, they couldn't even get it started because they couldn't find a key that worked. I was like, man, I just bought a car that doesn't even run. And they brought that car out with a forklift. And I was like, oh, I guess I can put it in the back of that dump truck. It was a little minivan.
oh yeah, you
And
were
then
telling me about
I
that.
just looked at the keys, and they were trying the key that looked like it would be the obvious key. No, it was this other key. I put it in there and it cranked right up. And I drove that car until someone stole it.
Well, how'd you drive it on top of the pickup? I mean, the dump truck.
I didn't have to put it on top of the dump. I got it running right out there outside the auction place.
Well, you're always lucky with that.
You know, got the dump truck for like $200.
You got a Volvo like that one time too.
I got a Volvo. That was
Just go out there, clean the battery terminals.
Yeah, no, that was like cleaning the car. Oh yeah, that was. I did get a Volvo one time. All I had to do is put a battery in it.
Yeah.
I was at a garage sale.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh yeah, we got this Volvo for sale."
Yep.
Sue was with me actually, and she drove me back to the city, or I drove the Volvo back to the city, and she drove. And
You drove it all the way from
it was. I got it in Occidental somewhere.
Occidental.
Occidental or Sebastopol at a garage sale. I got two Volvos. I got one Volvo in Occidental that was a 59 for $55 in the freebie ads.
Oh yeah.
The highest you could sell anything for.
Yeah.
Was $55.
Yeah, but what happens if they don't want to sell it at 55 after you cranked it up?
Oh, well, they didn't have any choice. It was mine. I drove that to the city.
Oh, you paid for it before?
Mhm.
I'll be. And
I
what
got
would
one.
happen? What would happen if you couldn't get it cranked?
And actually, I bought 6 Volvos one time, and I couldn't get it even move. I couldn't even get the wheels to move. They were up in somewhere on the coast, Sonoma County.
Uh huh.
Bought this guy's junkyard of old Volvos for $500 or something like that,
Uh huh.
and I didn't take anything from that. I couldn't get them to move at all, so it was kind of a write off.
Uh,
I had so many Volvos at a time.
yeah, I
Now
think
you
you had
can't-
about 13 when I
Oh.
saw you.
Yeah, probably did.
Yeah, you had a lot of Volvos.
And now you can't even find those things.
Well,
Expensive now.
yep. Well,
Oh,
all right. I'm
because-
going to shut off here,
This Wilson
and
Road.
we'll be back to you.